get going.
Alright, guys.
And there's Owen. Alrighty, we are all set. Now let's do this.
Attempt number 2.
Attempt number 2, guys.
Let's not make it. No, watch. You'll DC now, and we'll have to make it to
Yeah, I
attempt
know,
number
right?
3.
That's only my luck.
You plan everything for a month, and then everything falls apart because of your internet.
Yeah, Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law, man. Tell you what, it always comes to bite me.
Alright, so both of these teams are pretty good. Crusaders, they got a pretty good T-Tech. We're in Feather, I believe. Parup likes to play Splatling. Jeez, I haven't scribbed them in a month or something, but they were not a bad team.
Yeah, both these teams are fun. I've known both these teams for quite a while. Bolt captain is actually my captain's significant. So funny enough.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing how Humboldt does because we beat them pretty handily 2 days ago. We could have been trying stuff there. Yep. So let's take a look as Maddie heads into the zone with the they're down right away to that splat bomb from Dooley Squelchers. Squelchers pressuring Brella, always a pain to fight unless you do it right. But keeping your distance will really help there.
Hey, it goes down to John here. John here. The parries. Just trying to push up and do some damage here.
I don't think our screens are synchronized.
Rip.
That kind of sucks.
Oh, the pro goes down. The teal pushing up hard, getting shot at by the expulsor. Right now, Crusaders holding the zone, but they go 2 down.
Heavy gets some key picks there, but there's the inkjet to try to counter it. Not sure how wise it is to use that alone, but it seems to have worked.
He definitely has some teammates there to help him stay together. They're jumping in, and they managed to get all of Humboldt down.
And Pro goes down for Humboldt too on the move back in. They're going to have to be really careful to not get killed on this push-in or things are not going to work out. Splat zones, you can't... The objective will not move to you.
You just really have to be patient here when you move up.
T-Tech is shutting down Humboldt's heavy splatling completely. It's going to need a hand to handle that properly. But it goes down anyways thanks to the flank to the bike Dooley Squelchers. Humboldt pushed back further, and with only 15 seconds left, doesn't look very good for them.
What can they do? They have to go now. They have one chance here. Crusaders will take this first game, which they will. Crusaders takes game 1 here over Humboldt.
Yep, that's a good shot for them.
They played well though. Humboldt just unfortunately just couldn't get back in and hold in. But they definitely saw some good moments there, but they still have some work to do to get themselves to hold that zone. Good moments. Start here with this next game, which very much.
Which you better. Yes, this one's angry.
Maybe Kraken will know what he's doing
sometime.
Alright. With this next game here, I definitely think we'll see some slower play here from both teams, just trying to hold anytime they're on defense there. When they were on defense before, they were definitely a lot more aggressive, especially Crusaders. They were pretty far up.
They were able to move up though because the Humboldt was pushed back. I unfortunately for most of the match was not in a position to watch exactly what was going on because I didn't move my reticle, but I guess I could do that this time since we don't seem to be synchronized anyway. I don't know why we're not synchronized. That worked perfectly last time. I guess something changed.
I wasn't right away at the start of the game.
Did you ZLZR like before you checked up?
I forgot to.
Did that make sense?
Have problems.
Like, he's supposed to do it right. I asked to make sure before the start of the match, too.
I like to make Hoen's life difficult if you guys haven't noticed.
Oof.
Anyways, with this next game, we're definitely... The biggest key spot to hold is the walls. The different walls that you can just have that sniper or that heavy just shoot from above. Those are such deadly positions that can completely just hold a team from doing anything.
Another good point, real quick, is you can use both the side path and the main fan path to push. At least on other modes like Clan Blitz and Rainmaker. I'm not sure about tower control, but I'm pretty sure there should be a way through those areas.
Alrighty,
yeah, it's the same method as Rainmaker. You'd have to paint the alternate fan. Let's see here. And we're gonna get started. Looks like Humboldt's going with the Kensa Splatter Shot, Splat Charger, Kensa Splat Machine, and H3D. Meanwhile, Crusaders is going with the Heavy Splatling, Dually Squelchers, T-Tech, and N-Parries. Crusaders lose, backline goes down, meanwhile the Squelchers is pushing up with the other dualies, and Crusaders is going to take.
Crusaders has 3 down here. This is their chance to really start pushing up and get control of mid. If they can do that, they can really just win this right now, or at least put themselves in a really good position that they can hold. That ray comes out from the sniper. Key here holds them at the checkpoint. No crush.
Takes out the
Crusaders.
All
right. Oh, and
Ray gets 2.
3 down for Crustacean Crusaders. The last one here coming out of spawn anyways. Nothing that they can do. Humboldt here should get control of mid here. You can see them already starting to push up. They're ready to get going. They get 1 down.
Yep.
Ooh. So
heavy push from fan there, and there's gonna be armor, and it's gonna.
Oh, he gets 2. They win. This is their chance. Humboldt is gonna take the lead here.
Humboldt has got a couple good shots there. Meanwhile, it looks like Humboldt sniper sees someone in mid and drops off the tower.
They get him down. That T-Tech trying to flank, just out of sync with his team, so they just picked him up.
Yep, you gotta keep an eye out on those flanks, otherwise things like that'll happen. Ooh, nice snipe from Vortex there. And there's another one up top, looks like Splatling. So Vortex gonna get that one too. We'll see.
Good plays here. Like I said, control that wall. If you let that heavy or sniper just sit up there, they can do stuff like raise and just
gotta watch
shots.
your bombs too, just like there. Vortex got one with bombs. Deadly effective when used.
Oh, they got Fizzy Bomb got 1. Can the machine get another one here? Oh, he's trying. They managed to back off though, and now he's got teammate.
Yeah, we're out of sync again. I'm just gonna mark that up to Nintendo.
We got 2 here at Crustacean Crusaders. Trying to push in and get
moves
control
up,
mid.
but he has to panic jet, doesn't quite work for him. Though they still managed to, Humboldt still manages to get 2, make that 3. Full nice wipe. Mostly a wipe.
Their Crustacean Crusaders, or excuse me, the Humboldt sniper goes down. Crustacean Crusaders dualies. John managing to get behind, slow down this push. That means now that they won't have a counter ray as quickly. And it doesn't matter, there's no need for a counter ray if they also get the other, or Humboldt gets Crustacean Crusaders backline.
Well, here comes a couple of flanks from mid from Crusaders after Crusaders Splatling dropped by mistake, I assume. And they managed to get the picks they need there.
Managed here to have 3 Crustacean Crusaders in mid. They can just push in now and maybe get control and try to get that lead back. They first got to get past this checkpoint and probably get rid of that Stingray. Looks like got 1.
Too far up to do much of anything. If I was the Splatling there for the Crusaders, I would have backed off tower for a bit. It was just a little past dead center, and staying alive would have been better than dying there. There was time. Humboldt's making a big push up, but they're going to have to watch their back for a potential flank. I don't see it coming yet.
No flank here. Crustacean Crusaders has been flanking all set. Looks like they've been trying. Humboldt's been trying to keep an eye on it. They've had one keep an eye on that, and that was the flank there. It goes down. The H3 watching their back.
It was more of a shark than a flank, but yes.
The H3 here starting to hang up, waiting for his team to come back in, as they all went down except for him. Smart decision
Crusaders
there
are
to push up.
definitely going to want to get going and soon because it's hard to make an overtime win in tower control. It's better to try to get that work done while you have the timer and can back off tower for a little bit.
The Doolies goes down. Heavy on
They
tower.
got people,
He barely
all
goes
sorts of
down.
All sorts of people waiting for the Crusaders, and the Crusaders do not notice them, are not aware of it, and that costs them that.
Just unfortunately, they're missing the ones they notice a lot of them. Just unfortunately, they just miss a lot of fortunate shots. Good movement by Humboldt to keep themselves alive.
Humboldt goes down 2 with 10 seconds left. They're going to fall back to get ready for the Stingray.
Yep, they definitely have to keep that Ray alive. That will be their more or less instant win here. As we see him jump out.
Back for the Stingray.
Here comes the Ray. The Dooley's trying to push up and do something. Look, pop the Inkjet, just trying to fire at that Ray. Another Inkjet
They
goes
survive
out.
the Stingray, but can they survive the attack on tower?
Oh,
No!
Maddie gets it. Maddie gets it. Humboldt wins this one. Make it an even set right now. Nice. Maddie there, coming in clutch there and getting that easy or that finish there on the tower, keeping Humboldt in the lead and taking that game. Now our next Rainmaker, Snapper Canal. Good choice here for Rainmaker. Something we can see a quick push happen and get a lot of points. But a lot of these matches end up being pretty long and drawn out, and a good match to watch.
That's a really good thing too, honestly, because it's more fun to watch long and contested matches than the non-ones.
Alrighty here. I think we'll definitely see a little bit more aggression here in their weaponry. Both teams have been decently aggressive, but I think they might even bring something instead of that sniper or that heavy. I wouldn't be surprised to see a ballpoint. As much as it doesn't have Ray on Raymaker, this map is not the best for Ray. It can definitely be used well in certain situations, but there's a lot of situations that it won't be the best option.
All right.
I definitely think.
Yes, sorry about that. I had to
definitely think
handle
we'll
something
still
about
have snipers. I think we might still see that sniper, especially since it's unscoped. It can still move up pretty well with this team, and it looks like it has been most of that.
What do you? What else do you expect to see on? What would you expect to see from any team on this map mode combo?
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some Kenza pros too. I don't think we haven't had any. It kind of surprised me a little bit, just because of how popular it is right now.
They're both very popular.
It hasn't showed up yet, and I'm sort of surprised. So we'll see here in just a minute. This is a really good map for it to, so not be surprised.
There's the Kensa Pro.
There it is. Yeah, you're not wrong. And we also have a squeezer and a 96. That's not something you see all the time. The pop here is not too important. I would not be surprised if we see some people to start going up and not ignoring the pop, which it looks like we did. People will start panning up. There's no reason to worry about the pop other than just trying not to die to it on this map, since it doesn't give you...
Yeah, it doesn't give you too much turf at all. Just a little bit of area in mid.
Vortex trying to get that pick there on the guy on the left. Unfortunately not.
They're gonna... Crusaders are gonna get flanked there by Maddie. It's the Kensa Doolies and the best shirt in the game, honestly.
Maddie, Dooley, free Dooley. Oh, goes down to Ali.
To Detras. Goes down to Detras, who's now gonna in a pretty tough place actually.
And gets shot from Teal that comes out of spawn. 96 gal here could pop. Bring armor to the team. Not gonna be as effective as the Kunder. In most games, we won't see a 96 put down quite as many armors as the Kunder will. Kunder is just so built for that. And just being a general nuisance. And it stays alive definitely a little bit better than 96 does. So, here, as we see the 96 gets one though.
And that's 2 down for the Crusaders.
This is Humboldt's
Humboldt's
chance
going to
here to
try
start
to
getting
take
points.
this. And one jump, so the Crusaders are going to try to reset here.
They
And
managed,
they're going
they
to
managed to get
start.
Ray out.
Crusaders are going to seriously pressure and get that pick.
Ooh, that 96. Good play there. Managed to take down one before he goes down himself.
And Humboldt's going to have to reset there. As they push up, Detras pushes up with Rainmaker and takes the lead. Undercover carrying Rainmaker, and he goes down.
96
The
gal
rest
there.
of the Crusaders were a little far back to have an effect on this match.
It's unfortunate they just didn't move up coming out of spawn quick enough to go help their teammate.
Yep.
Already going.
Pro is getting doubled there, and looks like Detras is going to try to move up on 96 and Splat Charger, and might get the win there.
Charger's the only one left. Oh, he just jumped out. Wow. That quick super jump there.
He doesn't have
clearly
much. He doesn't. I don't think he has much quick super jump. It took him a while to get out of there.
Yeah, he's got at least one.
And Squeezer goes down
man.
to Splashdown, and they're taking the side path with that.
Oh, the
Rainmaker,
Ray just gets the Rainmaker.
Even after they splat that, and it looks like that's going to be a wipe on Humboldt's end. But they're respawning really fast, so Crusaders are going to have to push hard here.
They didn't leave themselves too much of an opening here. Ooh, this Booyah Bomb. If used... Oh, I think he threw it over. He threw it over.
Oh, he threw it off the cliff by mistake.
Oh.
That's a waste of a special.
Ouch.
That hurts a lot.
Just a little bit too far there. It was a good try there, just unfortunately not succeeding there.
Crusaders waiting for their team. Trying to hold this. They're going to go down, though.
Yep, they dropped 2 of them, and this Rainmaker will reset, and Humboldt will give themselves a chance here to start moving. They managed to hold without losing too much.
Even with that push in the end failing due to the misuse of the Booyah Bomb and the failure to hold there, they got to the 39, which is pretty good, and they're holding the Humboldt here by taking 2 down.
I definitely think this is a very beatable push here. It's not too bad on this map. I've seen...
It's not. It's definitely beatable. It's a good push. That's what I was saying. It's definitely beatable, though. Snapper's not impossible to push. This isn't really Gobi.
This isn't Gobi, yeah. Oh man, this push, that length push alone on Gobi would be At least he...
Detrad's gonna drop on that wall there. Gonna stay up there and pressure Sniper.
Trade there.
Sniper being really aggressive there. And gets the pick. Not sure why he did that. Let's take a...
Ooh, the Rainmaker goes down to a bomb. Just well-placed bomb there by this pro here. Just
using your
waiting
bombs
to
is
take
a
advantage.
great tactic in this game. Just amazing.
3v1 in mid. Can Maddie do something from it? Nope, goes down. Vortex just...
Rainmaker makes a run to the 59, though. That was pretty good for considering everything.
Solo push there with just... As his teammates went down in mid, just managed to give himself something to go on.
Can't really do much there. Can't jump out with the Rainmaker. And not sure. I guess he was trying to reset. He could have had that option if he got closer, but
96
really
goes down to the Rainmaker. Rainmaker themselves go down to the Ray.
15 seconds.
Doolies
Humboldt's going to need to get in, get that pick, and they're not going to do it. It doesn't look like. Maybe.
They still got a chance here. A few seconds left. They pop Crusaders.
And it's going to be Crusaders.
Oh, they got the pick.
No, they got the time. They got time.
Oh,
but
Maddie's
they have to
the
get
only
in
one
now.
left, though. It's Maddie
It's
has
not
to get
happening.
it right
It's
now.
over. This
and
is
Maddie
over.
Jumped off. Maddie knew it was over. Ouch. They tried. Unfortunate.
All right, 2-1 Crusaders. Let's go to game 4.
Going to game 4.
The moment looks like the scores that are reported so far. Let's get a updated list of that.
Have ourselves here. Lamblets on camp. Triggerfish.
Isn't that 5?
Nope. 5th game would be Zones Meta Maria.
Right. My bad. Alright, it looks like the score so far is Devilish Incantation 3-0 against Wave Disturbance. Riptide's up 1-0 against Project X. Ink Sync is down 1-2 against Twilight Anglers. Pastel Storm is down 0-1 against Maybe Later. There's no score report for Ikasumi versus Slayers or Fast Inc. versus Nightfall. Backlink Inc. Esports sweeps Shelia 3-0, and Inkscape sweeps Squid Alpine 3-0. So we're getting down to the end of our sets here today. We're
Just round
at
one
least
here.
we got 4 more rounds of action coming up though, and nobody's getting
A lot, dude.
eliminated until all 5 of these rounds are completed. So even if your team doesn't win this round, you can be sure that you'll get a chance to see them win some sets as we continue.
Lots of match to be played. If you lose one match here, that's not the end of the world. Most teams will. There will only be one, maybe 2 teams that have no wins, or excuse me, all wins. So most teams.
Yeah, there'd be a very small portion of teams that will be on either end of the extreme spectrum.
Should just one here at the end. Swiss goes just right. It could potentially be 2.
Alright, this could be it. Crusaders, if they win this, will take this set 3-1. If Humboldt wins, we'll go to game 5. Clamblets on Triggerfish. The key, so here what both sides are going to really want to do is control the elbows. That gives them a lot of map control power. The 2 elbows are, of course, on each side of the map.
Definitely, especially on Clamblets here. If you gotta control both sides very efficiently, do a lot. If you don't, there's a good chance that the other team is gonna be able to push in, or at least defend quite well.
Crusaders went with a double backline comp of Explosure and Hydra, both of which have gone down already, but they're respawning now and moving back in to help. Meanwhile, the Pro and End parries held their own on Humboldt's elbow. Meanwhile, nobody's touched the other one. Both teams are collecting clams and turf right now. Humboldt's very bunched up in their street and trying to spread out a bit. Squeeger going to the elbow to fight dualies.
Just very tough here. Vortex just pinned in there. When they know you're on wall, they're just gonna be ready and just firing at you. Both of the back lines.
You gotta know when you're. Both gotta know where other people are and when people know where you are. Because if people know where you are, you have to act accordingly. You can't pretend to be sneaky.
There's 1 down, 1 on each side, and now 2 down there for Humboldt. This
Crusaders is going for the score.
The Booyah Bomb keeps
the Booyah Bomb gets them to score, and it looks like a few more clams from Pro, and Pro's got 4 more from behind that wall. And is going to put at least 1 in. 2, 3.
They got 3. That's 9 more points on the board there for Crustacean Crusaders.
Meanwhile, Crusaders are going to get Stingrayed back and forced to fall back as they put a heavy push on Humboldt. Pushes their elbow and takes it back. And waits for that dualies to come out from wherever they are. And gets the kit pick there. Power clam coming in from elbow. Meanwhile, the Pro.
Maddie goes down. Oh,
they get both of them
down on Humboldt.
That's going to completely destroy Humboldt's chances of pushing here and give Crusaders a good chance to move in. And move in they will from both directions. The Pro going in back. Actually make it the Hydra going back.
They have 3 going left right now with the Ray going out.
Yep, things can shift a lot in a match, so that's pretty normal. Oh, is that curling bomb? That curling bomb got pretty close to the Rainmaker. That was a good roll there. Or, jeez, Rainmaker. Stingray. Oh, jeez.
It looks like Crustacean Crusaders has a chance here to go forward. Doing a Booyah Bomb.
Use Booyah Bomb to get that started.
They have a shot here. Oh, they have a DC on Humboldt's side.
Oh, that's gonna... Are we... When was that? 2 minutes or so?
That was... I don't know exactly when it was here, but it looks like they're still playing out either way. Humboldt is.
Yeah, I think it's past the point of no return.
Yes, it is. The ball comes out. There's clams right behind on the goal. They're jumping in with more clams. Oh, that gives them a little time. This for the knockout. Oh, they deny him. Oh, Humboldt just hanging in there, trying to get...
not happening today. Humboldt is going to try to go in and win this 3v4 because they don't have too much of a
This
choice.
wouldn't be the first time we've seen a 3v4 win here if they managed to pull it off.
The first time at all, though. I don't think against teams of this caliber, at least.
Oh, it's definitely possible. I've seen some strong teams just choke in a 3v4. Sometimes it just happens. Very hard to do in Clambless. It's
And
probably the
Humboldt gets
hardest
the
mode to
break.
do it. That's
There's the second
40
point.
points. But them dropping the people there is more important, honestly, than those 20 points. Crustacean Crusaders
57.
can eat those points with how much of a lead they have right now. Those
Yep,
points are
Crusaders
nothing.
have to score 42 to knock out, with penalties included.
That goes
So
as two of
it's
them go
going-
down, though. Splatling v
Jeez.
Pro. Splatling trades.
Trades.
They get a triple
it's
there.
way better than a loss, though. Take it, take it.
They get 3 in 1 life. That's very key there to help keep themselves going. Humboldt trying to get something
Actually-
together here.
At the time of the well, it looks like Humboldt could have actually continued playing. I think. I don't think Crusaders were less than 30 at the time, and it was more than a minute left. So Humboldt could have reset, but they've played too much at this point. They're gonna have to finish it. That's unfortunate on their part.
All right, here we have
Maddie rolling in, but he's got a lot of pressure on him.
Maddie, a baller behind Maddie. Oh, she's gonna get away. She just got away. Booyah bomb though. to
Humboldt
keep-
needs a power clam now.
They don't. This will be the end of the game here in 5 seconds. Ooh. All up to the heavy to get a ball, and they just have no clams around them. So that will be the end of this match. Crustacean
That will be
Crusaders
the end
will
of this set.
take that. Good plays though from Humboldt. We definitely saw them play well, and just unfortunate here in this last game they just had that DC.
And didn't recognize that they could reset the match either. So that's that.
Good play though. You can definitely see those numbers. They quite well, just not enough to get it done.
So with that, that's Crusaders 3-1 Humboldt.